Hello, what's going on, everybody? I'm set up outside tonight with my Yeti microphone. It's more mobile than the other one. So can everybody hear me? What's going on? Can everybody hear me? I got some other guys that are supposed to be joining us in this hangout tonight, but I guess they're running late. Can everybody hear me okay? Loud and clear. Okay, good. All right, Phil, if you're watching, I'm going to send you a link. Yeah, there's Phil right there. Give me 1 second, Phil. How's everybody doing tonight? Tommy, no, I did not. I did not get it, and I am not happy. Not happy at all that I did not get my passport. My wife hasn't got hers either. Change-out's kind of slowed down right now. Guys, keep in mind, this is a hangout, so there's going to be other people joining me.
Sit down now.
Gil and Matt are supposed to join me, but I guess they're running behind. Israel, I can't do anything till the passport gets here, so we don't have a new date yet. There's Matt.
Hey, John, what's up,
man? Dude, that's a lot better, man. You're gonna have to start podcasting right there.
Well, you were kind of slow talking right there, but I don't know what's going on. My Wi-Fi is horrible here for some reason.
Dude, it's like 1,000 times better.
Well, good. I'm glad it works in here. Then we'll just have to do it from in here.
Yeah, that'll work. See, we're live on YouTube. Can you see the chat?
No, I cannot.
Smoke weed. Tell us why you swear and smoke weed all day. Somebody said that. Okay, we'll watch. Bye, dude. Gil's running late.
Yeah, that's what he was telling me just a little bit ago.
Everybody, this is Matt. Matt is the one that was in the last podcast with myself and Gil. All right. Somebody else wants to come and join us. What, are you waving at everybody? They can't see you.
Are you in a metal building?
No, I'm under my porch. I'm set up outside tonight.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I was like, what? Where are you at tonight?
No, I'm sitting on my porch.
Yeah, I don't see a chat. I don't have that kind of.
Yeah, well, what you got a Windows computer?
Yes.
What Windows are you running?
10.
Are you on a laptop or a computer?
Laptop.
Do you have a Windows button? Like right next to the FN button?
Yes.
Okay. If you pull up, if you go to YouTube and go to my page and go to this video, you can see the chat and you can do what's called split screen. You hit the Windows button and the right arrow, and it'll take your face screen and put it on the right side, and then you click the YouTube channel and it'll put it on the left side. You do a split screen. That's what I'm doing right now.
Let's see where it's at.
Can hear the crickets in the background. Well, yeah, I live out in the country, so you're going to hear that. Come here. The people want to see you. Come here. Come here. You want to sit? Say hi. Say hi. What's your name? Say Anne Marie. Anne Marie. That's right. All right, go play. Well, there's Curtis.
Hey, man, what's up?
How you doing, bud?
Doing all right. How's the weather down south?
It's hot.
It's kind of crazy here in Arkansas, too.
Oh, where are you at in Arkansas?
Hot Springs.
Oh, shit, I've been there many a times.
It got all nice and cold and all nice and hot all of a sudden.
Oh, it's hot as hell here, man. It was let's see what 9 o'clock at night over here. So let's see what it is. It's shit. It's 80 degrees.
Huh?
It was only like
Well,
a
not that warm up
76
here. About
degree
70
day here.
outside.
It's 70 in Arkansas.
Yeah.
What is it over there, Matt?
It was only, I think the high got to 76.
Oh wow. All right, some of the people in the chat are asking what we're doing. We're just hanging out and talking. That's all this is. This is not a giveaway. This is not a podcast. This is just, it's called a hangout. It's where guys get together and just talk and shoot the shit. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's been a while since we had one.
Yes, it has.
I'm trying to get set up where I can see the dang chat and
Yeah, if you got to hold that Windows button down and hit the right arrow, and it'll push one of the screens to the right, and then when you get to the YouTube channel,
finally did it.
yeah, make sure you mute YouTube though, because we'll all be able to hear the video if you don't.
Oh,
Is business starting to slow down for you or pick up?
It's slacking. I mean, I'm not dead, but it's slacking. How about you?
I got too many calls to do.
Well, hey, that's a good problem to have right there.
Yeah, lack of help. That's my biggest problem.
I know the feeling.
I need at least 3 more service techs and 2 maintenance guys.
Good Lord.
yeah, that'd be nice.
So how many guys you got, Curtis?
Right now, I got about 6.
Oh, okay.
Good Lord, yeah.
And you got 6 trucks?
Yeah, 6 trucks on the road, yep.
Okay. And you still need more? Damn, you're doing something right.
They just keep coming in.
Hey,
Well,
man,
good, though.
that's a good problem to have.
Yeah, it is.
Because I can promise you, you'd rather that than be sitting here saying I ain't got shit.
Yeah, that's true.
I think in general, everyone's kind of a bit. Luckily, I'm small enough to keep myself busy.
Yeah, and that's what it is. You know, me and Pop, me and Dad, you know, we stay busier than we want to be, so we're fine with that.
Yeah, that's always good, though.
I'm ready for winter.
Yeah, I hear you. Yep. We're supposed to start getting some bad weather tonight. We got a hurricane that's about to hit here.
Another one?
Yep. Welcome. That's Louisiana, buddy.
Yeah, I've been down there like maybe 3 times.
Oh, okay. Matt, you got it set up now where you can see side by side?
Yeah, I can see side by side.
Yeah.
It's funny how you can watch yourself and it's kind of delayed.
Yeah, yeah.
Where's my earbud at?
Oh, the guy in the chat. Yeah, I have a P-TAC right now, an Amana P-TAC that has a broken condenser fan blade myself. I don't know what to tell you, man. They're plastic.
Yeah, you just got to replace them.
Yep. And I got one down right now that I had to order parts for.
Same reason they make them on the mini splits and the inverter systems.
Right, right.
It's a cheaper way to go.
That's right. What's the matter with you? You want to go inside? Oh, a bug? That bug ain't going to hurt you. Curtis, are you close to Eureka Springs?
No, not really.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember what part of Arkansas that's on.
Maybe that's where I've been instead of Hot Springs. It might be Eureka.
Yeah, Hot Springs is where the racetrack is.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, that's not it. It was Eureka I've been to then.
Yeah, it's a small town, but this whole town's got over 150 heat and air companies in it.
Good. Oh, I know, man.
Me? Wow.
It's crazy.
Look, man, it's the same thing here. We're small, and we're overloaded with heating and air companies. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, it is. And there's half those companies already starting to go out of business because they're not running it right.
That's the
They got a
main thing
20-year. They got a 20-year-old that just went into business for himself over here, and he was in the supply house the other day questioning about a unit, and I couldn't hear the whole conversation, and they said something, and the guy at the supply house asked him, he's like, well, is it three-phase or is it single-phase or three-phase? I don't know what they were talking about or why he asked him that, but all I heard the little 20-year-old say was, well, why does that matter? And it's like, I was like, oh, shit.
That's not good.
Yeah. If you want to be into if you want to get in the Hangout, you can send me an email. What? Come on the steps. That damn bug ain't gonna hurt you. Hold on one second. Come on. Come on. The bug is gone. Come on. Come on. Yeah, Mike, I got the emails, but I haven't ordered anything yet. That must be your kids, huh, Matt?
Yeah, I got my oldest son. He's still awake. You guys might hear some weird noises and stuff like that.
That's all right. It doesn't matter on this.
It happens.
Gil, if you're watching, hurry the fuck up, man.
Hey, John, how many inverter systems have you sold so far?
Just that one that I have on my YouTube channel. I don't know if you've watched it.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched most of your videos. They're pretty awesome.
I appreciate that. Yeah, just that one. Huh? What? Yeah, it's in that cubby hole by the shifter. Yeah, man. I am not in a. I'm not in the best area to be pushing a lot of inverters.
Really?
once they're
Yeah.
once they're
That's
high.
primarily what we sell.
What brand do you sell?
Our top brand's Rude,
Rude.
and our second brand's York.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
I used to be a big York dealer till Johnson Controls bought them out.
Well, we hadn't any problems out of micro channel coils. We're just having lately problems out of the evaporator coils.
That's the only problem I've had with them.
Yeah, microchannel's been a nightmare now.
But we mostly sell their 18 series, so.
Their inverter?
An inverter, yeah. I put a post on Facebook a month or two ago with a 20 series we put in.
I think I saw that. How's the Rude and Ream inverters? I heard they weren't very good.
Well, they're pretty good. We only one problem we had out of one the other day I had to call tech support on was the unit came on and a power surge happened and I had to reset the system.
Right.
I had to turn it off for like 10 minutes, then turn it back on. It fired right back up.
Okay.
And another one, the line set was too big.
Yeah.
I never heard of that before.
Well, yeah, believe it or not, that it can be because you've got too small of a system on too big of a suction line. It can't get enough velocity.
Yeah. But it was cooling perfectly. It just running in high stage.
Right. Yeah, that because it was trying to suck that refrigerant back.
Yeah.
It couldn't get enough velocity.
But other than that, our customers, they love them.
Yeah. Come here, Anne Marie.
But what really helps us sell them is the promotion that Rude's giving us right now. So.
And what is that?
The 60-month same as cash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
I mean, virtually, you go tell the customer so you can get a 20 series for about $200 a month.
Right.
Same as cash. Half of that, probably utility bills pay half of it.
Oh, yeah, and the savings, I'm sure.
Now, the guy that I did put the inverter in for, because I've only put one in, I've talked to him several times since I put it in, because it's my first one. I was nervous. I mean, not nervous, but I just want to see how it performed. And he said that it is awesome.
Yeah, I saw
was
one
that the IC? Oh, sorry.
My supply house the other day.
What is that?
I saw ICP inverter at Sanders Supply the other day.
Yeah, they're awesome. I love ICP. I love ICP equipment. Hey, now Ethan's here. How you doing, Ethan? Come on, you want to go inside? No. That's just his thumbnail. He's choosing not to show his face. So that's just his thumbnail. I'm doing good, Ethan. It's been a while since I've talked to you.
People ask why I'm not showing my face.
Yeah, one of the guys asked, why is one of the participants a business card with a glare across it?
I'm not very good at picture taking.
That's all right.
Oh, no, it's fine. No, ma'am. No, that's nasty.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'll be a monkey's ass.
Here comes the fire.
The shit just got real now.
Goddamn right it did, motherfucker.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gil Cavey.
Hello, everyone. Sorry, I had to release some of the baby batter, so I wasn't too feisty on here.
Well, now that Gil's here, I guess we can all go home. Have a good night.
John told me you'd be gone already. That's the only reason I came on.
Oh, these two, this is going to be great now. These two just love each other.
We do. We do.
And just an FYI, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
That's why I was late. I had that thing.
Which one's Beavis and which one's Butthead?
What's that?
Which one's Beavis and which one's Butthead?
I don't know. You have to ask them.
I'll
Well,
take
which
Butthead
one?
because he looks like a shaved ass.
I'll take
Nah,
that.
it's all in good fun, man.
Oh, where'd John go?
What's that? Where'd John go?
I'm here. Am I not here?
Oh,
I
it's,
You're
see
there.
you.
It's your shitty fucking internet again, Matt. That
Yeah,
Fisher
probably.
Price shit doesn't work, bro.
bye. What?
Yeah. Hey, I tell you what though, man. I don't know if you've been watching. Hey, stop that. I don't know if you've been watching, Gil, but it's been a lot better than when we tried podcasting.
Oh yeah, no, that's awesome.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, that episode that I just released with Matt and Gil, we had to record that like 3 times because of Matt's shitty internet.
Yeah, because all me and John saw was Matt like this.
Yeah, Matt froze and was cheesing like a motherfucker.
Is he gonna pick a shell?
Damn, I thought there'd be more than 4 people. What the hell? Our group's kind of letting us down, man.
Well, here's the thing. You know, we're live on YouTube. So, you know, there's no telling who's watching. I'm not going to post a link in the chat because that would just be bad. You'd get people in here that you don't want in here. So basically, I posted a thing in the Facebook group. If they wanted to join, they could send me an email, and I would email them the link. Like Curtis, I emailed Curtis the link.
Right here.
How you doing, Curtis? I think I've talked to you in a group, but never actually talked to you.
Oh, yeah. It's been a while since I've been on it. It's been so busy.
Yeah, Curtis, you want to stay
No, I
away
hear
from
you,
him.
on that, brother. Go figure
Well,
out
yeah,
the
man,
night I want to
yeah,
do this.
Guys.
Yeah, I know. Go figure the night I want to do this, my wife has me doing all kind of bullshit. I'm like, hold your tits, I'll be back in like an hour. Hey, somebody earmuff that kid.
She can't hear.
Oh, just say I use foul language, so.
No, I got my headphones on. She can't hear. She's just laughing because I'm laughing.
Just say this isn't the other groups. I'll just say that. Okay. Gosh darn it.
Yeah.
My kids are non-verbal, so it's okay.
I just can't get this unit fixed. God almighty.
Yeah. Gosh darn capacitors weak. By golly, I'm gonna change it out. I mean, Christ, I walk in my office this morning. I mean, in the morning, I smacked the secretary on the ass, you know?
Yeah.
Like, hey, what's up, chick? Boom.
Good morning, baby. How's it going?
Yeah. No, I'll send you guys a picture of my my secretary. She's a good-looking girl. She's a good woman, though, man. She's a good girl. Definitely some eye candy during the day. My wife doesn't like it.
At least you get to have good-looking girls in the office. We can't. Our guys try to date them.
Yeah. You know, we had one when I went to work for that other company. We had one that was like that, and you know, they just be everybody at lunch break. Every time they'd be like, "Look, she's about to go on lunch. Everybody watch. She's about to go on lunch." And then when she come walking out the building, you'd have like 20 guys just standing out there. Everybody's smoking, just going, "Damn."
Watch, guys. I'm going to send you a picture of my secretary right now, and I just want to see what your opinion is of her.
It has went silent. Everybody's waiting.
Uh-oh.
Should we get
Unfortunately,
the memes?
the guys on YouTube can't see.
Well, then you guess you have to be my friend then.
No, well, you can hold it up to your webcam.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. Where's a good one? Let's see here.
Oh, she's posing for him. Is that how she get her bonuses?
Oh, yeah. That's when I lock the door and you hear that thump thump on the desk.
Here's your bonus.
Yeah.
Hey, Pro Coil, how you doing?
Oh man.
Easy.
This one might work. Let's see. You guys aren't gonna be able to see this shit.
Yeah, just keep it still. Oh yeah, we can see it.
Yeah, no, I gotta get one so you can see the jugs. That's the best part.
John, have you seen those new field piece gauges?
I have. I'm in talks with Field Piece right now. They're probably going to send me a set.
Yeah, they're wireless.
Yeah,
I've been trying to get a set.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a set when they come out.
Yeah, they're not out yet to purchase, but they have been sending a. Gordy, how you doing? Oh shit, it's Kenny in Lafayette. Hey man, what's going on, Kenny? Hey Kenny, I lost your phone number. I lost a lot of contacts, so if you still have my phone number, I need you to text me because I do need to talk to you about something, about the about an ICP thing. I talked to Jeff the other day about you.
Kenny John's a lying ass motherfucker. He deleted your number on purpose.
It's because never mind, I won't say that.
Hey Eagle, are you in my in the After Dark Facebook group? Hold it still, Gil. Yeah, everybody can see that.
What?
All right, let me make sure I get that off my Facebook so my wife's not like, why the hell is there pictures of your secretary on your phone?
So do you work late nights?
Sometimes, yes. Yeah, nah, she's a good girl, man. Her husband was a firefighter, man, and got PTSD and fucking killed himself.
Oh goodness.
Oh, that's
yeah. It was pretty rough, man. I feel bad for. She's a good girl, man. She raises 3 daughters by herself. She's a good woman, man. She bust her ass for us, dude. She does so much shit in her office by herself that we'd have to pay like 3 girls to do what she does.
Well, we got a minimum of 2 in our office, and they're overwhelmed.
Yeah, see, we normally keep one. She does everything for the most part, and then some in the summertime we'll bring on part-time help.
Eagle, send me a text. I'll just put my phone number in the chat for you.
Where do you see the chat at?
You got to pull up YouTube too.
Okay, Gil, you on a laptop?
Yeah.
You got Windows 10?
Yes.
Okay. Pull up YouTube in a separate tab, and then go to my channel and click on this video. And when you get there, you have a Windows button right next to the FN button.
Yes.
Hold the Windows button down and click the right arrow, and it'll push your face over to the right. And then you can click the YouTube thing, and it'll put it on the left, and it'll put both screens side by side.
Huh.
He's concentrating. He's hard at work.
Yeah, make sure you mute YouTube though. When you click on the video, hit the mute button on YouTube, or we'll all be able to hear it.
Okay, yeah. Now we're better. I got it. Good thing I muted it because I was hearing you double, and I'm like, what the hell is he talking about?
Yeah.
It's a little
Sunshine? Look, if you want to join in on the Hangout will allow up to 10 people. We got 4 right now, so we got room for 6 more people. I'm not putting the link in the chat. I'm just not going to do it. So if you're part of the Facebook group,
hey, I'm almost to the point. Let them motherfuckers in.
Yeah, but if you're part of the Facebook group, Go to the After Dark Facebook group, and I posted my email address and everything. You can send me an email, and I'll email you the link to get in here.
And so these people, John, like as far as on the group, when I've been letting people in, some people don't answer the questions, but I click on them and like see their page, and if I see they actually work for an HVAC company, I've been letting them in.
That's what I do too. You know, I really want them to answer the question, but I'll click on their page, and if I see that they're actually in HVAC, I'll go ahead and let them in.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. The one guy was like a fucking terrorist, so I denied him.
Oh, yeah, there's a shit ton of those, man.
Yeah, you look in there, and the guy had like. It had all kinds of, like, the one thing, he was, like, burning a flag, and I put him there, you're a piece of shit, go fuck yourself, and then declined him. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I ain't up for that shit.
Oh, yeah, look, you get these, you know, because the question says, like, in order to be a member of this group, you must be in the HVAC trade, and then it says, please tell us how you're affiliated with the trade. And some of them just type yes, or they put I do.
Banana.
Yeah. You know, you get them motherfuckers, and then you look at them, and it says they're like a member of 1,000-something groups.
Oh yeah, I know.
You know, how can you even keep up with all those groups?
You don't.
I mean, exactly. I mean, I'm already a member of too many HVAC groups. I actually removed myself from some of them because it was too much.
Yeah, that's the same thing I did, dude. And not to put anybody out there, but I'm sorry, that Pro Talk group is a fucking joke, man.
Oh yeah, Pro Talk.
It's terrible.
They're nothing but a bunch of fucking pricks.
Yeah. Sometimes I just talk shit to them just to see what happens.
I fucking hate Pro Talk. Oh,
you can't get one good answer out of anybody there.
No, everybody's a fucking super tech, and you know. Hey, first person that leaves a comment on how fucking awesome my beard is, I'll send them something. I'm not gonna say what it is. It could be a bag of shit. I'm just saying I'll send you something. Things getting kind of gray, man. Thank God you guys can't see that shit. Yeah.
Hey, see what I'm talking about? What we talked about the other day, Gil? We ain't talked about them at all. You know, we've been minding our own business. And the old group text that I used to be part of just texted me, and they were like, "Huh, send us a link, LOL."
Yeah. Okay.
Really?
And I ain't said shit.
No, man. Just leave that shit alone. Like I've said before, man, I think the Blue Collar Network is good for the trade. They're doing good. I'm happy for them. I wish them the best. I mean, it is what it is. I've always supported those guys. I don't support them any less now. I mean, I hate this shit like me and you talked about, how like people feel like there's sides. There is no sides. Okay? Yeah, it sucks the Cowboys broke up, but it is what it is, you know?
Yep.
There's no sides.
That's right.
Well, I'll tell you guys the story that I told Matt and John, a true story. I got my helper involved. Sorry, I keep talking to this microphone like I'm a fucking DJ. My helper.
No, if you sit back, you're because like I'm way far away from mine, so you're good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I got my helper involved in these groups, and he came to me like last week and was like, he was like, "Hey man, I'm on your and John's side," and I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And he was like, with all the stuff, you know what I mean? He's like, I'm on your side, bud. And I'm like, whoa, first of all, bud, I'm like, there is no sides. I'm like, so, and he's not the first person that said that to me. Guys, if you guys are listening to this, there's no sides. You can support them and support John. It's all about HVAC. It's all about the trade. There's no goddamn sides. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, and thanks for the comments about the beard. I saw you guys. Don't worry. I'm gonna let my dog out here in a minute, and I'll pick that turd up, and I'll send that shit right to you. It's like, no, but to be honest though, I might give away my 770-3, that Testo thing.
Oh, you have one?
Yeah, I mean, it has some cool features. I'm not a fan of it, so maybe somebody else will get more use out of it.
Oh, that's cool.
Which one is that?
I'm not giving it to you, asshole. It's like, no, it's the it's like the nicest clamp meter they have. It just, I don't know. It doesn't have a magnet on it. It doesn't like, it does watts and it shows you hertz, you know, which is cool when you're doing like mini splits and different things. But I don't know. I have the field piece. What is it? The 660. That thing's
Right.
bulky as shit, but I like it. I like the Fluke. Don't you have the Fluke, John? The F.
I have the Fluke 902 FC, and I love it.
Yeah, I was thinking about buying one of those because I always use Fluke leads. I'm sorry, Fluke leads are the best.
Oh yeah, they are. But I tell you what,
They
man,
are the best.
that 902 FC is a badass meter.
Yeah, I might get me one of those. So all you guys out there, who knows? I might give that meter to John and let him give it away or something.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I'll take it.
Jeff asked if the 770-3 is Bluetooth. Yes, it is Bluetooth.
Yeah, yes. Yes, Fluke does kick ass, Jeff. You are correct.
Yeah, it really does.
So do the 660.
Yeah, so do those little amp probes. Those little amp probe meters that we were giving away, back when. And I have one. It's a great meter, and a lot of people don't know, but Amp Probe is owned and made by Fluke.
Yeah, I did know that. I used to have that Nav 50. I think you had it, John, because I remember you and my heating guy had it. So, me being a father, I was like, oh, I'm going to buy one of these meters.
Yeah, I did have it.
I paid like $195 for mine.
Yeah, the Testo meters are actually priced pretty well. I just don't like that when you turn it on, it's automatically set up for DC. You have to hit the button for AC.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be auto, but it doesn't always auto switch though.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all.
And the light stays on for like a fraction of a second.
Yeah.
I really like that field piece, the 660 though. That thing's slick, man.
I haven't had my hands on the 660 yet.
Yeah, it's nice, man. The rotating head, it's amazing how, much that helps when you're in a spot and you need to rotate the head.
Well,
Tell
man,
you know what I'm talking about.
I had the
I love you, man.
one with a rotating head. But it wasn't the 660. Oh, shit, what was it? I don't remember.
No,
it was the
SC57.
SC56. Yeah, no, I had the SC56.
Yeah, they were the same thing, but the 57 was the Bluetooth, the wireless one or whatever.
Right. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about the Fluke 902 FC, which was a little disappointing, it doesn't read inrush.
Really?
Yeah,
no, it doesn't.
That is disappointing.
Yeah, that was disappointing.
Because that thing's like $260, $270, ain't it?
Right at 300.
Well, maybe I'll just keep my 660. Fuck that.
Yeah, I mean, come here. I may have to. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was saying, have you guys seen that new CPS scale? I might buy that. The one who does the app and yeah, that thing's like $300, but it's pretty badass.
No, I hadn't seen that one.
Yeah, you can set how much you want to put in. It'll alert you when that amount's put in. And
yeah, plus you can keep when you recover and then keep track of your refrigerant usage. So I might actually buy some for the guys as a present. Anyway. I know, asshole, but I mean this keeps track of it for you.
You're supposed to tag them every time you recover.
Hey, don't you tell me I'm the fucking boss. That's what my desk says, so I have a little thing. No pun intended about the little thing.
Yeah, the Fluke 902 FC does come with some shitty leads because I didn't like the leads it came with at all. I actually bought other Fluke leads.
I like the S660, SC660. It's one of the best meters I've had.
Yeah, I haven't got to play with that one yet.
I bought the what is it, the 640, I think it is, by accident the first time, and I wasn't really that worried about it because I didn't know if I was going to use wireless stuff or not. But I have all of the field piece wireless stuff, so I gave that to one of my guys and then bought the 660.
Yeah.
That Josiah Pearson, I think that's your name, bud. What were you talking about when you said measures inrush? What are you referring to?
I think he's telling
I think he's referring to the 660. Never mind.
Yeah.
Who's the Eagle Gaming guy?
Here's everybody can answer this. Sunshine asked, "What's our favorite tool bag for everyday use?" I got two bags that I carry. I carry the Vito TP4. It's a little electrician's bag. That's what I use just to go, do a quick diagnosis or whatever. And then I have, a Tech MCT.
Yeah, I'm all Vito, man. I have the Vito Tech LC, the Vito, what is it? The book bag that has the spot for your gauges.
The Tech Pack.
Yeah, I have the Tech Pack, and then I have the a bunch of little bags. The MB2 I use for like diagnostic, and bags I don't even use. It just hangs on the back of my truck that I have shit sitting in that I can just grab easily.
Yeah.
Although I have a CLC book bag too that I used for a while that I actually like.
Right. Oh well, Mike Hahn got his Pro R tool.
Awesome.
And
Good
Sporlin sent Oscar some swag. And you shipped out, Matt, you shipped out the TP3 to him, correct?
Yes, sir. You should get it by Tuesday.
Yeah. So if Mike is watching, I know he asked earlier, oh God, hold on.
That bag is heavy, Ness. That's one of the things that I don't like about it. It's heavy even with no tools in it.
What is it?
The Vito Tech Pack. He just said it's heavy going up ladders, makes you want to fall backwards.
Anne-Marie, stop. You've already had a bath. Oh, God, you're going to have another bath.
Sounds like my house.
Yeah. No, stop. Get out of the dirt.
I saw the comment you deleted, John.
What was it? Who is that?
It's, you know what? It's grow the fuck up, dude. Seriously, man. Grow the fuck up.
Get out of the
Can
dirt.
you view that?
Yeah, the sad part is I really respect the guy, man. I mean, I think he's good at what he does. I like watching his videos, but I mean, this shit's just going too far.
Yeah, he's the one that made the video about me where I had to do that response.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just what's the point, dude? Leave it alone. Like what?
He's just trying to be a dick, man. That's what he does. And that's what, and you see, I'm glad it happened. That way everybody can see. I ain't said shit tonight. I've been sitting here talking to y'all, talking to the guys in the chat, and y'all, do y'all see what I go through now?
Yeah, that's crazy, man. It is, you know, it is what it is, man. Just leave well enough alone, man. Let everybody do their thing. There's enough room for everybody. I mean, it doesn't, like I just said, there's not this side stuff. Just leave it alone, man.
No, I mean, and I don't care, you know, if you, you know, I knew this was going to happen tonight. That's why I didn't want to go live on YouTube. But if I wouldn't have put it live, people wouldn't be able to watch. I tried to do it to where people could have watched it if I'd have set the video up private, but it just wouldn't work. But I knew this was going to happen. You know, I haven't said a damn thing tonight about none of them. and this is, I get a text message, and I've already gotten a comment.
Well, like I've said before, these guys in these groups, they're not stupid, okay? All these guys, they're mechanics, they're smart men, smart women. People see things. That's all I'm saying. People see things.
Oh, I know.
Let
and
this
I
go,
hope they
guys.
do.
Let it go.
Yeah, and I hope they do see it. And I don't care if they follow them and me. I mean, that's great. I really don't care.
On another note, St. Steve says the field piece bag is good, but the one strap really sucks.
Actually, that's another thing. I have a field piece bag you can give away, John. I personally don't like it. It's like they made it and like they think all we carry is a bunch of fucking screwdrivers.
I saw that.
I don't like the bag, but I mean the damn thing's like it's brand new. It's got some cool features, but I don't like it. I waste money on so much shit.
You're not the only one.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's my boss's money and he doesn't know, but hopefully he's not watching. If you are, I swear to God, I'm going to pay it back, Mike.
Yeah.
No, my boss is awesome, man. You couldn't ask for a better guy to work for, man.
Before you guys, see what you think about this. I was 4th of July weekend. I took a trip down to Orange Beach for a little time off, and it was an RV park. And right next to us, changing a mini split out. Guys were there. 5.
Holy shit, there was 5 guys. Sorry, it's hard to hear you because of the daycare.
That's all right. Well, okay, changing a mini split out. 5 guys changed a mini split out. 18,000 BT mini split.
That is crazy.
In the middle of summer.
That sounds like some of the big companies around here.
I mean, I understand if it's during the winter, but summertime?
Yeah, you would think they couldn't afford it. Have too much stuff going on to have 5 guys on a goddamn mini split job.
Yeah.
And somebody
laughing my ass off at them.
Yeah, that's crazy. Somebody said we're a bunch of chain smokers. I am. I smoke like a fucking chimney, just letting you know. And if I don't smoke this, I have a little like fuse vapor thing I smoke. Somebody asked, "What's the topic?" Hey, if you guys put stuff up, I'm more than happy to talk about it.
Yeah, we can talk. We can talk about whatever. You know, there's no specific topic.
Yeah, just don't ask to talk about Matt's internet connection, or we'll be here all night.
Quietly go fuck yourself.
Did you say quietly? I mean, because I'm kind of loud. Can I be loud when I do it?
Sure.
So are you gonna buy combustion analyzer, Matt?
Yeah, I'm stuck between what we were talking about, the Bacharach Insight Plus or the 320.
Yeah, like I said, I like the 320. What I've heard good things about both of them. I've heard that people like the software and stuff better on the Bacharach, but they said that as far as like the readings being more accurate and faster readings or whatever on the Testo. I've never used the Bacharach, so I can't speak personally.
Yeah, from what I hear, the Bacharach is what I hear. It's more reliable, and but it doesn't react as fast. Matt, did you make a decision on one of those yet?
Well, that's what we were talking about. I was kind of weighing out the pros and cons of the 320 and the Bacharach.
She's tired, okay?
I like the Bacharach.
I was going to say,
I don't have software that helps you kind of diagnose, because it'll be the first analyzer I've ever owned.
Yeah.
Well, dude, if you want, I have a 310 It's almost like it does everything the 320 does, but you can't see everything on one screen. You gotta scroll down. If you want, I'll send that bitch to you, man. Use it for a couple of weeks and see if you like it before you buy the, you know.
Go
Sorry,
get her
my
back.
internet connection cut out.
Imagine that. All right, hey guys, y'all just keep talking. I'm gonna leave it up. I'll be right back. Give me about 15 minutes.
Honeydews.
Oh, what I was saying, I said I have an extra Testo 310. It's the same as the 320, except you don't see everything on one screen. You got to scroll down. I like having it as a spare, but I mean, if you want, I'll send it to you, man. Just use it for a couple of weeks and see if you even like Testo.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man. Because that's the one thing I liked about the Testo. You saw multiple readings on one versus the back rack. It only, I think, allows 5 at a time, and then you have to scroll down.
Yeah, that's what that one is. I mean, it does. I mean, all the same stuff. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I think it does all the same thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does the same stuff. It's just not on one screen, and I don't think the 310 can be Bluetooth. But the old 320s weren't Bluetooth either.
Or the new ones are Bluetooth though, aren't they?
Yeah, the new ones are, and apparently, I think if you have one of the old ones, you can send it back, and they'll upgrade it for you.
Here, we better take care of some of these comments.
Yeah, Fluke does make gauges. I'm not sure what 19 Rappy. There was one I was just looking at. Somebody asked about the Carrier low pressure error switch. I don't know it off the top of my head. I'm a Carrier dealer, but all the codes are on the inside panel of the unit, man. I mean, I have a book of all the codes in my truck, but just say you can private message me or something. I'm not going out there right now.
Sunshine Steamer said everyone in their company had to buy their own analyzers last month.
Well, like I said, I make all my guys have one, and I give them $500 towards it, and then I let them do it on a tool loan. So I only take like $50 out a week. Yes, the Ravens Steelers game was bullshit. I was there. I have season tickets to the Ravens games.
Jay's Page Heating, Cooling, and Service. He's got a question about a 16-year-old being interested in getting into the trade after high school. Any advice?
Do it as a summer job, man. Let him get in, start out as a helper, and see if he actually likes it. If he does, then try to find a good trade school to get into. Me, I went to trade school only because my father told me to. But I learned from my dad. My dad's no longer here; he passed away. But I learned everything about this trade from my father.
Same here, guys. I had the chance to go to school for it, but I chose to just work full time and learn it that way.
Yeah, I learned so much more in the field than that school. Like, I ended up graduating first in my class, but I mean, I'm not saying trying to because my father-in-law and my dad had put like monetary values on it. So I got $3,000 for doing that. When we were in like the book part of it, there was this African guy who was first. The guy was very good at like reading and retaining information. But when we got into the hands-on part, he might as well shove that wrench up his ass, dude, because he couldn't do it. I'm not good at reading and retaining information, but you show me how to do it and I'll remember.
I'm the same way. I don't absorb that information out of books. I have to actually physically do it once and I'll remember it. Read some more comments here.
One thing about the Carrier guy, I agree with Lee Sims. If your low pressure switch is going off, it's probably because it's low. Those switches are pretty good. I haven't had too many issues with them, going bad per se.
Just the equipment going out.
Yeah, or spending $800 for an ECM inducer motor.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That was crazy, man. That guy's a good customer though, man. He got that motor, and it's sad I have to mark it up. I got certain things that I do, and it wasn't cheap, but he did that. What's he doing? Cleaning all of his coils, putting surge protectors on. He's upgrading his Infinity Touch thermostat, and his other system he's putting the carrier core Wi-Fi. So that was a nice little ticket. And he asked for all of it, you know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah, sure.
How's the core Wi-Fi? Is it pretty good? I've seen a little bit on it, but really not read much about it.
It's to be honest, I've had mixed reviews. I put one in my brother's house, and he fucking hates it. He said that the thing has a mind of its own. He says as far as the functionality, it works fine, but he said that the way it's programmed, the thing just like does whatever it wants to do sometimes. But I got some customers that love it, and I've had a couple of people that have had issues.
19 Rapid, why don't they make metal blades for the PTAC units? Cost. They don't put them in any mini splits. I mean, all mini splits are plastic fan blades anymore. I don't think they ever put metal ones in mini splits. Or PTAC.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that.
Just cost.
Well, true. Above the clouds, HVAC. I agree with you, buddy. If you're gonna do apprenticeship, the trade school, you have to do your research, because the sad part is some trade schools are shit. You have to make sure you find a good one, and if you don't have a good one, then don't do it.
Trade schools are crap.
Agreed.
The one around here is pretty good though, man. I can't. The school was good, but I mean, people got to realize you're not going to come out of school and be some lead tech. That's just not the way it works. That's just giving you a foundation to learn some of the the theories and different stuff, but you still have a lot of learning after that.
Yeah, that's what we have with all of our guys.
What's in the area you guys are in? Have you ever heard a number on what it costs for them to go to a trade school?
Cost me $4,000. I went.
How much was yours?
John, what was that?
4,000.
Oh, really?
That's cheap as shit, man.
Yeah, that's pretty good compared to around here. It's like $24,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think mine was like 14 grand, and I thought that was
4,000
good.
for a full year.
See, this one's 2 years around here.
Yeah, mine was 2 years. 4 grand. No wonder it sucked.
Yeah, he just sat there and he clicked. He just said, "Write this down. Write this down. Write this down. Next." I'm like, okay.
Yeah, well, I remember when I was in mine, the guy who taught like the electrical portion of it, something happened right before that mod started, and he couldn't do it, so they had a fill-in. It was this Russian actual electronics guy, and he was like teaching us to like change resistors and shit. And I had already been in the field when I went to school, and I was like, we're never gonna change resistors. I'm like, if the board's bad, you just change the board. But he had people doing it anyway. I'm like, so we just wasted a week and a half on changing fucking soldering resistors in when you're never ever gonna do this.
No.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell?
Well, what we done to eliminate that, we have rules at the company. We don't hire anybody with no more than 2 years experience. They have more than that. They got a lot of bad habits we got to work out. So then we started direct out of OTEC, and that was a bad mistake. Now, what we got actually seems to be working right now. Apprenticeship program. It's where they come to our office and we actually train them from the ground up how it needs to be done. Man.
Yeah,
that's the best way to do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I agree with you. That's what we started doing. The picture that I sent you and John, Matt, of the black guy that was he was with me when I did that little thing on my own. and I brought him here. That's what we started doing, getting younger guys and just training them. It's just you got to make sure that you train them and they don't think they know a little bit and then try to jump ship for $5 more. But that has been working good. I have a good group of guys right now. I really do. They all have their pros and cons. Like the one who got a bellyache the other day, and I had to do his fucking calls. But other than that, I'm pretty blessed. My guys are pretty good, man. I can't complain.
Well, our problem, we can't keep them from passing the piss test.
Yeah, I think that's
everywhere.
That's just in the trades, man. Guys just, I tell my guys, I do an initial piss test, and then our insurance company makes me do randoms. I do give the guys heads up, and I tell them, I'm like, what you do in your own time is your business. But if you bring it to work, then I have a problem. So I try to be honest with them, and I tell them, I call them like, hey, insurance company called your number. You got to take a piss test. Are you going to pass? Or are you going to fail? And if they say, Gil, I smoke some weed, I don't know, then I'll try to do something to give them some leeway if I can. If I can't, then that's on them. They're grown fucking men.
They got to study.
Yeah.
Well, we take care of our sawmill up here, so all of our guys are mandatory to pass a drug test before they even step foot on that sawmill.
Well, I mean, you have to for safety, man. Like I said, I mean, I've had my own company, and I run a company now, but I still work in the field. But, you got to be careful, man. The last thing you need is somebody being stoned out of their wits or doing something, wrecking your truck and killing somebody, or God knows what. I mean, that's shit like that is what'll close a company down real fast, especially a company like my size. I mean, we're not that big. I have, six trucks on the road, well, 7 counting me, 2 install teams counting out of those 7 trucks. I mean, we're far from big. Something like that would demolish us.
Yeah, it would demolish us too. We're not really big, but we got more work and not enough guys. And
that's a good problem to have.
Yeah. It's kind of
Trying
boring
to find the guys to actually hire.
Yeah, we usually hire during the wintertime.
Well, that's a good thing because every Tom, Dick, and every swinging dick is looking for a job in the summertime.
Yeah.
Ooh, I thought I broke my phone. We're good.
Yeah, KC says I'm clean, don't drink or smoke. Well, good, keep it that way.
Hey, you come to Maryland, I'll give you a job.
That's too far north.
It wouldn't be worth your time.
It's so funny that Maryland, we're technically a southern state because we're south of the Mason-Dixon line, but I wouldn't consider it a southern state though.
How much snow you get a year though?
Normally, see, last winter blowed. I mean, we didn't get anything. I mean, it was like 70 degrees on freaking in Christmas. Normally, I would say we probably get at least like, I don't know, 2-3 feet.
Really?
Well,
12 inches max here.
Yeah, well, that's like spread out through the whole winter, and I might be a little high. It might not be that much, but normally we get, every once in a while we get blasted with like a blizzard that's like, a couple of feet. But I like snow because as soon as that weather channel around here says snow's coming, first of all, everybody's out buying toilet paper and bread. So what are they going to sit in the house and just shit and eat toast the whole time? I never understood that.
It happens here too.
Yeah, it's just like, I understand going grocery shopping and stocking your freezer before a blizzard or a storm, but why is it just toilet paper and bread?
It's usually bread and milk here.
Well, yeah, milk too. So, I'm gonna fucking eat a bunch of toast with some milk and take 50 shits a day. I live right outside of Baltimore, man. The town I actually live in is called Linthicum by BWI Airport. Like I said, you come to Baltimore, and we're known for heroin and chlamydia. So you'll either leave a drug addict or the gift that keeps on giving.
We have weird winters, and here it could be snowing one day, get 4 inches, and then the next day it'll be like 70 degrees. It's weird here.
Yeah,
Sounds like Arkansas.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, we're pretty close to each other, so I mean, it's.
Well, Kansas, you guys are like what? Like right? You're not really north or south. You're kind of like right in the middle, aren't you, Matt?
Yeah.
You're in Baltimore City, Gary Black? I was gonna say, because if you're around here, then you know Baltimore City's rough. I mean, I'm from here, so that's just all I know. But I got other friends that I'll come in and visit, and I'll take them down there, and they're like, "Lock the door, man! Lock the door!" I'm like, "Stop being such a pussy, dude." Hey, Matt, the one guy's asking where you live. I'll let you answer it.
Yeah, I just put it in the chat. I live in Wichita, Kansas.
Oh, Wichita, Kansas. I've been there twice.
Yeah, I've been to Arkansas a few times, mostly to the lakes down there, Beaver.
York flew us up to Wichita twice. So.
Yeah, JCI.
Yep, JCI. Again, here in 2 months.
I'm not a York dealer, but I have helped a couple people out on installing some of their York equipment that work for York.
Hey, above the clouds HVAC, if you're from Colorado, have you ever heard of the heat exchanger experts? It's Russell and Christopher. I forget their last name, but I know they're from Colorado, and apparently they're pretty popular. If you guys have never heard of these guys, the heat exchanger experts, I went to one of their classes here. Dude, the class is fucking awesome, man. I mean, they tell you about every heat exchanger, like where it cracks, where to look, how to find it. They give you a book that literally has every system in it. You can just look at it, and it tells you where to look. Like, it was a really, really good one. Good stuff,
really?
Judge. Yeah, it's an awesome class. The book alone sells for $150, but it's an awesome class. And what I like about it is apparently those guys are Amana dealers, but they talk bad about, I mean, they don't show love to anybody. They talk about everyone, honestly. It's really good. I've been talking to John. We're going to try to get him to do a podcast.
Wow. Huh. I had a heat exchanger the other day. The customer said they heard a loud boom outside. I went out there and looked at it. There's a big old dent in the side of the took the door off. The inducer motor fell out.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
The whole thing was so rusted I could stick my fist in a heat exchanger.
Yeah, that's definitely that's unsafe.
I told him, you need a new one.
Yeah.
One thing that I learned, sorry, Matt, I didn't mean to interrupt you, buddy.
Of course you did.
Yeah, I did. Go fuck yourself. Is not every heat exchanger that's cracked or breached is leaking CO. To be honest, a lot of the ones that are cracked aren't leaking CO.
And do they know why, though?
It's because of where it is, how the air is moving across the heat exchanger. But they say, even if it's cracked, it has the potential to leak CO. So it still needs to be replaced.
There's a reason for that. They're negative pressure systems. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, no, I know what you mean, and I do understand that, but not even just that. Some of the times, even the positive pressure systems, it's where the crack is that it doesn't come out. It almost like goes past the crack or some shit. trust me, we asked all kind of questions. These guys have an answer for all of it. I mean, but yeah, you're right. That makes sense too. They what was I going to say? They do this thing where it's only the clamshell types where you squirt them with like soapy water or whatever. And you can actually see it start to come through, the dripping come through.
That's different. We're mostly a heat pump market here, so.
Yeah, we got both. But see, I'm not sure what the one guy's saying, but how people say the flame roll out, you know what I mean? That is not true. I've seen plenty of cracked heat exchangers where the flame wasn't rolling out. And then
I have to.
Yeah, and speaking of combustion analyzers, okay, there's a couple of times, you cannot always use a combustion analyzer to commission systems to check them, make sure they're burning efficiently. But that is not how you diagnose a heat exchanger. Okay, if you, one good sign is if, the furnace kicks on and your O2 setting rises, then there's a breach somewhere because that blower kicking on should not be affecting your O2 reading. But that doesn't mean that you say, oh, heat exchanger's cracked. You pull the blower and you put your eyes on it. Or if it's a 90 plus, then hey, you're gonna have to go through the high limit, or you're gonna have to go through the coil. But you gotta visually inspect it.
Isaiah's right. Best way to do it is pull the blower and check.
Exactly. That's why on all the PMs that we do at my company, we pull a blower. I mean, Christ, it's 2 screws. Sometimes you got to move a board. It's not. You know what I mean? Don't be lazy.
Pull and clean the blower motor.
What's that?
Might as well.
Pull and clean the blower motor.
Glad to see everybody still here.
Oh my God, who's that?
Hey, we were having fun. Hey, John's wiping the sweat off his head, man. I think John was just getting it in real fast.
No, I wish that's what it was, but that's not what it was.
I was going to say, where's Candace?
Look, if that's what it was, I'd be bragging about it. I had diaper duty called.
I wouldn't be bragging, buddy, because that was kind of quick. I'm just saying.
Well, that's very true, too.
Hey, we all have those 2 pump chub nights. I don't care who you are.
Absolutely. Sometimes those are the best.
Yeah.
Hey,
like,
sometimes those are the best.
Yeah, it's like, give me like 15 minutes to reload, and then we'll go again.
Yeah. Hey, she might not have got hers, but I got mine.
Exactly. May not touch the bottom, but I'll beat the hell out of the sides. Hey, man,
Ron, what does he say? Ron White, he says, it's like a cheese wheel. I may not touch bottom, but I'll stretch out the edges.
Yeah. Hey, I got 4 kids, man. I couldn't beat off in the same room without getting my wife pregnant. I was getting hotel rooms to masturbate.
Do we need to take a black light to your office?
No.
Oh
don't.
yeah, Christ, that would be.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Does anybody else want to join in on this?
Yeah, you guys are in here in the group talking, man. Text John or whatever. Come in so we can see you. It'd be great to see your guys' faces, put a face with a name.
Above the clouds, HVAC says testo combustion analyzers is garbage.
Huh.
I mean, elaborate. Why do you have that opinion? I mean,
Yeah, you want to elaborate?
I love my Testo 320, but I mean,
I can't agree with that at all. I've had the Bacharach and the Testo, but I didn't have them long enough to really say which one's better. But the Testo 320 is definitely not junk because I've had it.
Yeah, I was gonna say mine's good, and I know a lot of people that have them that love them. So I mean, you definitely would have to express that and tell me why you feel that way.
We got one guy from Vietnam in here.
Good old Vietnam.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Yeah, that's no boom boom. This might be some Alabama black snake, baby, but it ain't too buku.
How many people get service calls on heat pumps when they first start up during winter?
Oh yeah, we quite a few. I actually we had a little cold spell this week where I had a few. And then the people, you know, I had one unit that there was something wrong. It was like going into defrost prematurely, and it just kept going.
Huh.
So, yeah, it was something. The board was messed up, and it kept sending power to the solenoid valve when it wasn't supposed to.
I'll be damned.
Above the Clouds said just bought a 310 and it's been sitting on the shelf for 2 years. Called Testa and they want $200 for a certificate of calibration and a new O2 sensor. How did you just buy it if it's been sitting for 2 years?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, I mean, I know the sensors aren't that cheap, but you don't have to change them that often, though. I mean, you got to figure it's $1,000 piece of equipment. I mean, it's not going to be $10.
Yeah. The good thing about the Bacharach is the NOx filter is on the outside on the hose, and you can change it yourself. You don't have to send it in.
Oh, that's nice. Well, Above the Clouds HVAC. If you don't like Testo, then what do you prefer, bud? USMC, Semper Fi, bro.
KC, check out the Bacharach Insight Plus. It's pretty good.
So, Matt, have you
Motion
still
analyzer.
haven't made a decision?
I think I'm going to get the Bacharach.
I got you.
So how does that discount work out? Do you have to buy it and then send in the receipt, and then you get the money back?
Yeah,
You can't buy anything directly off of Bacharach's website.
no. It's just a form you fill out with your receipt. You send it in. It takes, I think they said, it could be 2 to 4 weeks by the time they get it filed. But it's a really good discount if you guys want to take advantage of it.
Yeah, I mean, because I already have an H10 Pro, and I have the Bacharach leak detector too. The one that's no, I'm sorry, the D-Tech Select or whatever. I use that in the H10, but I might buy one of those Bacharach combustion analyzers just to have it. I mean, if not, I mean, I'll let my boss pay for that.
The thing I like about it is it's got the software to help you diagnose, and that's the only reason I'm getting it, because it'll be my first analyzer. And you know, I don't know all the numbers quite yet. A lot of people don't do it here. Some companies do, but I don't see it a lot.
Yeah, I went and took a class, dude, because I wanted to know how to use mine. And I'm pissed. I have it saved on my computer at the office, but those sheets I had, the Testo 320, when you open it up, it has a compartment on top, and I laminated the sheets, and I had them sitting inside of there. And I let one of the guys use mine one day because his truck was like in the shop or something. So I was like, yeah, it's cool, no problem. I mean, obviously my tool was taken care of, but the goddamn sheets weren't in there.
KC, this is about the Testo 320. They're in the $1,300 or $1,400 range. But with the Bacharach code, you can get a pretty good discount with it. And if you use the TrueTech tools and use the After Dark code, you get 8% more. So it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Above the Cloud HVAC. I just don't understand. I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick when I say this, but how do you know it was sitting on the shelf for 3 years? That's what I don't understand. Did you buy it from a supply house and it was sitting there, or it sat on your shelf? I mean, whose shelf did it sit on for 3 years, and how do you know it sat there for 3 years? I mean, hey, if you don't like Testo, more power to you, bud.
I'll tell you what. Why don't Above the Clouds? Why don't you send me an email, or put your email address in the chat, and I'll email you a link, and you can come in here and explain. Sound good to y'all?
Yeah.
Fine with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, above the cloud. He knows what I mean.
No, he said, "Hoorah! Kill to answer your answer. I prefer back." I guess he means back or rack.
What's your email address above the clouds?
Yeah, come on, some of you guys, get on here, man. The whole point that we all talked about, and John wanted to do this is so you can try to put a face with a name, man. You know what I mean? Meet each other.
Yeah, whatever you guys want to talk about, just join the live or put it in the chat.
Well, Curtis came in. Thank you, Curtis.
Yeah, it was very nice.
What's up?
Yeah, thank you, Curtis, for coming in. That's cool. I'm glad somebody else did. I get sick of hearing Matt talk.
Here we go.
He's better with his
Shut
mouth
up, you
closed.
little hobbit.
You talking to me? Oh, talking to me? Whoa. Come on, Gary. I need another Maryland guy in this group, dude. Come on. Cut that phone call short. Send John your email and get your ass on here.
I think Joshua from Year Round Heating and Cooling was going to be on, but he wasn't sure what time we would be on.
Who's that?
Joshua from Year Round Heating and Cooling.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like him. He's a good dude.
Yeah, he's made some pretty cool videos on his, I think it's the Testo 327 analyzer.
Yeah, that one is, that one
That's
goes
like
above.
top of the line.
Yeah.
That's a cool video he made about the podcast, man. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was. That was very cool of him.
Hey, Jeff Kuiper, you can still come on, man. It's not about contributing. It's just about us talking and bullshitting. I mean,
what kind of control do you do?
Yeah, look at Curtis. He's in here, but he's not saying shit.
Well, sorry, I was just talking with a customer.
Oh, okay.
His thermostat's he's set at 65 and it's 68 in his house.
He's got it set on 65, but it's 68.
Yeah.
God, I love those.
Tell him to go find a hammer and smack himself in the face with it.
Open window.
Yeah.
Hey, kids sleeping. I got a small army of kids, buddy. Okay, Jeff? My kids are sleeping as well. All right? I got like a damn basketball team in here. Above the cloud, I don't blame you, bud. If you had a bad experience with Testo, man, I don't, Bacharach's good shit too. Like I said, I might buy one of those too. So, I mean, that does suck if it was sitting on the shelf, but I think maybe you got a bad, batch. Because like I said, my 320 is good, man. I love it.
Yes, we can see you when you chat if you have a camera on your computer.
Or even if you don't, it'll just come up like Curtis.
If you don't want to show your face, you can turn your camera off like Curtis has his.
Do we have any transgender techs?
Midgets?
Because if you are, can you please come on? Because I want to see, like, do you got like a pussy and a dick? I mean, do you have?
There are no chicks with dicks, Gil. Only guys with tits.
Exactly. And if you, John and Matt know, I talked to them before we were doing the podcast. My son, who is in the 4th grade, has a transgender kid in his class. And a fucking midget.
A fucking midget.
Yes. So the next back to school night, I'm going to be there with popcorn. I was going to go out and Monday and get coffee and just be early and sit outside and watch the little bastards go in, but I think that's illegal.
That's a big creep.
But why is there some bald-headed man across the street watching all the kids come in?
Sir, what are you doing?
Eating popcorn.
Oh, nothing, man. I'm just eating popcorn, fucking watching kids.
Yeah, like
Get out of the car.
Mr. King, it's 7:30 in the morning. Why are you eating popcorn and coffee?
Because I can.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because it's fucking America.
What you gonna do about it?
Yeah. Well, sir, we're not so mind about the popcorn and the coffee, but the fact that you don't have any pants on. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, it was laundry day.
I forgot where I left my pants.
Yeah. I think they're in my son's book bag. Can you go in there and get them?
Wow. Yeah.
Hey, man, you leave this beard alone.
Gandalf the Grey.
Yeah. The hair on your chin kind of looks like my ass hair.
The other day.
What's
that, Curtis?
Midget the other. I had to lower the thermostat.
Wait, you kind of cut out. Say that again.
I did a service call for a midget.
Right.
And I had to lower the thermostat.
Oh, shit.
Wouldn't it have been easier just to go buy him a 2-foot step ladder?
Okay, hold
wanted
on.
to pay
Sorry.
me for it.
Stephen Rossberg, when you're saying my army is bigger than yours, please tell me, are you talking about like you were in the army? Talking about the Marine Corps?
Oh, let's not start an Army versus Marine Corps battle here. Even though I've never been in the military, I'm Marine. Because, you know, my helper that helps me on changeouts, his name is Gunny.
Yeah, well, a lot of people don't know. I did 4 years in the Marine Corps.
Really?
Yeah, my whole family was. I didn't
know that, man. Thank you.
Oh no, it's no problem, man. I did it like I said. My family was. My dad actually told me to talk to an Army recruiter because he thought I might be able to get more out of it. But
if I would have joined the military, it would have been the Corps. And I regret never doing it. So what's your rank?
When I got out, I was a corporal.
Corporal?
Yeah. I wanted to stay in, but my wife couldn't handle it, man. It was you know, and when I went in, I listened, you know, to my stupid ass, you know, recruiter, you know, doing like I was motor T, and it really wasn't a lot of advancement, but a lot of deployment. So yeah. My buddy stays in my basement, he was also motor T in the Marine Corps.
How many tours did you do?
I did 2.
Afghan or Iraq?
Both of them were in Iraq. I was in Fallujah the first time when we started off. Started on one side and went through. The second time I was out a little bit, Camp Leather. That was pretty much bullshit. A bunch of like, you know, dropping people off, guard duty, shit like that. That was actually cool because I wasn't, you know, fear for, you know, getting shot at or something stupid. Right.
One of my best friends is a Marine. Well, he's out now, and he got out as a sergeant, and he was a reservist though, and his little brother is active. His little brother is in the Corps now, and he's active. He's actually in Okinawa right now.
Never went there, but I heard about it, dude. A lot of guys I know, some love it, some hate it.
Yeah, he's stationed in Okinawa.
They're starting to think. Sorry, I'm reading the comments. They're starting to think on who's got more kids. The one guy said he has 8, and the one guy's like, "I'm definitely winning."
Yeah.
Fuck that, man. Four's enough.
Oh, look at that. You see the comments on that?
Yeah. Hey, dude, don't start a race thing in here.
Yeah, ain't doing that, man. You can take that shit somewhere else, because, you know, I've been to war and I fought with Asians, blacks, Hispanics, and they bled for this country just like a white man did. So you can take that shit somewhere else, homeboy.
Yeah, don't start a race thing in here.
Christ! Now you need to pause this so I can go to the store. Fucking smokes are getting limited. Wake up, bitch! Give me some cigarettes.
I'm sure glad I don't smoke cigarettes.
What's that, Curtis?
I don't smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing.
I've been trying to slow down, man. I quit before my dad got sick, and the stress of it when he got sick made me start smoking again. It was like 6-7 months that I stopped, and it is what it is. Like, I got this little fuse thing. This is all my wife does, and this thing's pretty cool. But I still find myself smoking. We don't smoke in my house. I don't do that. But so I smoke this in the house because this isn't bad.
Right. Well, you know, my wife had one of her friends come over the other night. She had one of them vape things, and she made me try it, and I hit it too hard. Felt like I was smoking fucking weed, and I haven't smoked weed in, oh Lord.
It's definitely different than a cigarette, that's for sure.
Man,
I've never tried either of them.
I'm 28. I haven't smoked pot. Ooh. It's been a long time.
Yeah, you're right. Preferred heating and air. There is no race in HVAC. Good job, buddy.
Glad to see somebody the same age as me. I'm 28 too.
Are you really?
Another young buck. So shit. I forget. How old are you, Matt?
Oh, Matt. Oh, I thought he was frozen.
No, I said, how old are you?
I'm 33.
Yeah, so I'm 34. I'll be 35 in March.
34. Look like you're 45.
Well, dude, from having to have sex with my wife and then fly to freaking Kansas, bone you and your wife, it's stress on people, dude. You know? I got a shit ton of airline miles, though.
That's a lot of miles.
Yeah.
That's why you got addicted to cigarettes.
Exactly.
Used to having something round in your mouth.
I had to stop the crack. It was getting bad. Smoking that glass ding dong. Dude, you drive through Baltimore City, man, and it's like a fucking comedy show.
Yeah, I'm thinking about
it's not that bad here.
Yeah, there you go. Smoking some ice. Dude, this is a true story. We were at a party at a buddy of mine's house one time, and our friend came back from Florida. He's no longer here. God rest his soul. He actually overdosed. No shit, you know what I mean? But he was like, "Hey man, can you get any ice?" And my buddy's like, "Dude, the freezer's right there, dude." Like, he was like, "No, man, I'm talking about like ice." And he was like, "What?" Like, I don't even know what you're talking about. And like, we didn't know what that shit was around here back then. And he's like, "No, ice, the kind of shit you smoke." And he looks at me and he's like, "This motherfucker smokes ice cubes." I'm like, "He's talking about drugs, dude. He's not talking about ice like for your drink." That shit's supposed to be like bad. Like, apparently it's really big in Hawaii.
Yeah, I ain't never fucked with anything other than weed.
Sad to say, and you know what? And I'll put myself out there, and this is something that I'll tell everybody.
Oh, I mean, I would admit it if I have, but I just haven't.
Well, no, I'll put this out there, and hopefully people use it as a learning thing because I don't hide it. Me and my wife are both recovering addicts. When I came home from the Marine Corps and got hurt and stuff like that, dude, I got hooked on the doing pills and different things like that. And, you know, thank God I, kept my job and I went to work every day. But I wasn't as bad as some people, but it still got bad. It's something I'm not proud of. But if anybody out there suffers from that, man, fucking get help. Do what you got to do because it sucks. It's not a cool thing, man. I'm glad that's in my past.
Oh, absolutely.
That explains a lot about you.
Let's just say, I'm a few sandwiches short of a picnic.
Hey, dude, everybody's got a past, but if you can, get yourself right, I'd have never known that about you if you wouldn't have told me,
Yeah,
But
I mean,
I got people in my family that were the same way.
yeah, I mean, and the sad part is living where I live. I mean, everything is. I mean, Gary on here will know, man. Baltimore is you want it, it's there. I mean, it ain't hard to. I mean, it's one of the heroin capitals, dude. It was bad, And then my wife has John knows my wife has a brain condition. It took her like 3 years to get diagnosed. So she was like self-medicating herself, and I didn't even know this until later on. Caused a lot of issues. So it took my wife a long time to get herself straight. But it is what it is. Now it's in the past, and 4 kids, and it's all good. We can sit back and laugh about it. But I don't mind telling people as a learning experience, man. We're all human. We all make mistakes.
Oh yeah.
Now I just smoke like a chimney and have sex with men every once in a while. I mean, women. I'm not gay, just so you know. I'm not gay. Jesus. Only on the second Tuesday of every week.
Second Tuesday of every week.
The sad part is some of these motherfuckers are like, second Tuesday?
Yeah.
Fucking checking their calendar and shit.
Holy shit, man. I got to give Gil a phone call. I got to give Gil a phone call on this on the 9th.
Only if you like it.
That's like that one thing, and he's like, the 2 guys or whatever, and the guy sucks the one guy's dick, and the guy who sucked it was like, yeah, you're gay. He's like, whoa, you suck my dick. That was on like a comedy skit or something.
Yeah, I remember that, man. What the fuck was that? He's like, scary, one of the scary movies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, and by the way, Ray's gay. He's like, I ain't gay.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, you remember that one time? He's like, no, motherfucker, you sucked my dick.
Yeah. I love the one scary movie when she's out there. They're making fun of like that War of the Worlds or whatever it is with Tom Cruise, and she's like, I see faces, and he's like, does it have a nose? She's like, yes. He's like, it's definitely a face then.
Yeah. Dude, that's my favorite. I mean, that's one of my favorite parts is where he's like, I ain't gay. Yeah. You remember that one time? Oh, motherfucker, you sucked my dick.
Oh, I know. Yeah, Gary Black. Yeah, North Avenue is definitely rough. Yeah, I'll stay off of there.
How do we go from this to talking about heat and air?
I don't know.
HVAC is wonderful. Even when you have a gay guy here, a transvestite here, it's still good. It's gay if you pinch or catch.
Oh, I'm changing the subject.
I think both of them are gay. That's so funny about what he just said, because you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Our group comment we had when I was talking about receiving and shut up and do what mama wants you to do.
No, I never saw that.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Sorry, Curtis. Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, I was
There's a funny story that, speaking of smoking cigarettes, I thought of it. I never forget the customer's name was Bradley, and they perfectly set me up. So my husband has COPD, smoke cigarettes, this yada 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 stuff. I was like, okay, well, I recommended a high efficient air cleaner. He said, okay, let's go with. I designed a system for him, perfect. Put it in. 2 weeks later, she calls me back, said, there's something funny coming out of my vents. It stinks. I said, okay. I went out there to her house, just sitting there smoking inside of her house with her husband on oxygen. Make a long story short, we had to take the air cleaner out because for the first time in her life, she was smelling clean air, and it stunk to her.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's terrible.
Wow.
And the filter's good for about 1 to 2 years, and is in there for less than 6 months. It was so blocked with tobacco and stuff. It was stopped up in 3 months.
See, that's gross.
I hate to see her unit now.
And one thing, man, and my mom smoked in my house growing up, man, and that's just what I was used to. But I can't do it. Like, it's, you spray like Febreze or something, you know what I mean? That smoke just eats it up, you know? I mean, it's, I don't know. I couldn't do it.
Well, she was just so used to stinky air.
Damn.
That's sad.
That's bad.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah, it's pretty sad, but it
Not to
sucked
mention
for me.
it's flammable. Yeah.
Turn to refund the money.
No, hell no. I'm like, sorry, lady, I'll take it out, but I'm keeping your money, biatch.
It's in our system contract. 12-month satisfaction guarantee or money back. So.
Oh, I know. I'm just kidding with you, bud. That does suck, though. I mean, especially if you explained it to her that's what she's smelling and she still wants it out. Like, it's trying to prolong your life, you know, you old battle axe.
I got these little Oric air cleaners. They don't produce it. I said, man, they're probably stopped up. They can't do it anymore.
Yeah. Plus, if you're trying to clean air, you got to do it on a whole home basis. You know, you can't clean one room because all the rest of the room is just contaminated. I mean.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah, there was a company around here that was selling those little Air Night plugins. And I was just like, that's stupid. And if the people do buy one for every room, then you might as well just sold them one to put on their ductwork. I mean.
Yeah, we sell a lot of the air scrubbers or the Remy Halos here.
Oh, shit. This fucking laptop's going to die again. I don't want a repeat of the podcast, so let me carry this shiznit in the house. So you guys are going to have to stare at my crotch, my bulge for 20 minutes. Don't get jealous.
Why would we be jealous of that thing?
Oh, I forgot. You can't see yours. It kind of looks like a mushroom.
Looks like a baby toe.
Looks like that motherfucker's got Whoopi Goldberg in the headlock.
Hey, Tom, one of my Louisiana buddies is here. Tommy, you want to join in, man?
As long as you don't start asking for tips.
I'll be right back, fellas.
All right, dude. It might be small, but it's cute. That's a good one.
Jeff Keffer got that one, yeah.
Ooh, Matt, there's a party at your house.
Oh, yeah. My son's sitting right next to me. He's an opportunist. If we're staying up, he loves to stay up, and he's watching Netflix right now.
Oh, yeah.
No wonder your internet's slow.
Look at fucking Gil. It ain't the size that matters, it's the tonnage.
It's all about the capacity. If you have a small penis but a big load, you're good. Fuck, now I gotta be all quiet and I can't smoke.
Does anyone carry well at work? Yep.
No, I wish.
Carry Glock 30. Kevin Hubach, you're right. You guys there?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
What did you say, Matt?
That's what I was asking. And fuck you, Gil.
You guys that carry, do you have carry permits in your state?
Not in Kansas, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Baltimore, we got
I
too
think
many drug dealers. We have to have a carry permit.
yeah, I think we do too.
What they don't know about hurt them.
True. Because some of the parts of town we got to go to, I'd like to keep one of my guns on me, but we don't have, we got to have, it's hard to get a carry permit here. Hey, Matt, tell the kids.
He's just chilling watching Netflix.
Like you saw a ghost.
What's up, little man?
Jackson, want to say hi? Look. Say hi.
How you doing, buddy? Is that your oldest, Matt?
Yeah, that's my oldest, Jackson.
Man, I wish stuff like this when we was growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before he get in there, where are you from, bud? Is it hard to get your concealed permit?
Matt and Gil and Matt, did y'all get my text?
Yes, I did.
I did not. Hold on.
What up, Tommy?
What's
Hey,
happening, brother?
How you doing,
what's
man?
up?
I'm doing all right.
Gil, Matt, Curtis, this is a buddy of mine, Tommy. He's not too far from me in Louisiana.
Well, what's up, brother?
Hey, how you doing?
What's up?
Not a whole lot. I almost fell asleep. I woke up and I saw y'all on here. I dozed off for about 20 minutes watching the original RoboCop.
Oh, hell.
Nice. Good show.
Tommy's a gamer, man. Look at them headphones.
Yeah.
He's drinking that bull sperm.
Mm-hmm. Got to. So what y'all getting into tonight? What y'all been live for like over an hour already, huh? 2 hours?
Yeah, it's something
Yeah,
like
just
that.
bullshitting.
Yep.
It's good stuff. Almost missed it.
You gonna let him in, John?
What's that?
You gonna let him in?
No.
Oh, okay.
Hey, do it. I'm game.
Yeah,
But shit can go both ways.
Gamer or truck driver.
Hong Kong.
Hey, Tommy, so how's business down there since we're in the same state?
It hasn't been too bad. I mean, obviously you said on a few videos and podcasts, man, it's still 90, 95 degrees outside.
Yeah, no shit.
So we had that piss poor of a hurricane that was supposed to hit today. That didn't happen.
Yeah, we were supposed to get some weather off of it up here, but we didn't get shit.
Yeah. We literally had maybe 10 minutes of kind of heavy rain, and that was about it. So
yeah,
not much of anything. But business has been fun. I've been taking some time off of work here lately. I've got like family with medical issues and stuff, so I've been pushing people, in the back or sending them to other people. I don't know if you know, but you remember we have a guy in the group, Justin Allen. Remember that name?
I think so.
Yeah, he's from here in Slidell too. He's on a bunch of the different groups. A lot of this stuff, like I'll pitch stuff off to him if I can't get to it and stuff. So we help each other out with that. He's also He works offshore as well as his own business. So anytime he's offshore, he'll pitch his work to me, and then when I'm not available, I pitch my work to him. So
yeah,
I'm helping out a lot.
Who's he work for offshore?
I don't know. I know he does air conditioning, but his actual main title is like he repairs all the like diver equipment, so all the life support systems for divers.
Right.
On the rigs, he repairs all that stuff. So, but he's also does the air conditioning on the rigs as well.
Oh, okay.
How far are you guys from each other?
What town are you in? You're in Slidell?
I'm in Slidell. Yeah, it's about 4.5 hours.
Yeah, probably about 4 hours. He's down there by New Orleans.
Yeah, I live 20 miles north of New Orleans.
Yeah.
What big city are you close to, John?
Hours from New Orleans.
Not really close to any of the big cities. I'm in the middle of the state. I'm about 3.5 hours, 4 hours from New Orleans, about 2 hours from Baton Rouge.
Yeah, he's probably closer to Baton Rouge than anything.
I am. Yeah, I'm only 2 hours from Baton Rouge.
But you guys have a casino, though, right?
Yeah, there's a casino like 10 minutes up the road from my house.
It's a casino in the middle of the woods wherever you are in Louisiana.
Yeah, that's right.
We got a couple casinos in Baltimore. You just got to make sure you don't get shot or gang raped. Sometimes both.
They got you going to a game tomorrow, Gil, or is Baltimore away tomorrow?
No, we're away tomorrow. We're in Oakland.
Oh.
So hopefully it's not ugly again.
If David Carr plays, it could be.
If our defense from the first 2 weeks shows up, we're good. If the defense from the last 2 weeks shows up, we're horrible.
That's kind of our story with the Saints.
And if Joe Flacco can complete a fucking pass.
Who do the Saints have tomorrow?
I saw LSU beat Florida. How about that?
Barely.
I know, huh?
Barely.
Especially after that big lead they had.
Yeah. Oh, we got the Lions tomorrow in the Dome. Lions are playing good football, too.
Yeah, they are.
Eagles all day. I don't know if the Eagles are doing any good this year.
I know every time the Eagles
I know
come to
the Razorbacks are not.
I would talk shit, but Curtis, but I really can't.
Every time Eagles fans come to Baltimore, dude, it's always a fight, dude. Their fans are always some of the ones that you're duking it out.
Yeah. Yeah, normally I'd talk trash when he brought up Arkansas, but I have no room to talk. I mean, we got beat by fucking Troy last week.
That was pitiful.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff Kuiper's got a question.
Okay.
Has anyone used the Measure Quick app?
I downloaded the Measure Quick app 2 nights ago, and I had a warranty issue with a unit. that required me to fill out all kind of paperwork, you know, superheat, subcooling, wet bulb, dry bulb on supply and return, the whole 9 yards. I didn't do it on the job, but I took pictures of all my readings, you know, with my cyclometer and my gauges and all that. So I said, you know what, let me download the Measure Quick app and try it out and put all these readings in. And I downloaded it and I input all the readings, and it was actually pretty cool. It was actually a pretty cool app.
I've used it. It is pretty badass.
Yeah.
It's a very good app.
Yeah, I mean, there's no denying that, you know, Jim Berkman, he knows what the hell he's doing.
It's pretty cool. I mean, I almost like the interface better than the iConnect.
Do you have an iConnect, Matt?
Yes.
Gil, do you have one?
I used to have one. I sold it.
Yeah, that's right. You sold it to that David guy that bought the H10.
Yeah.
Curtis, do you have one?
Yeah, we got to have one for Cool Savers.
Oh, okay. What about you, Tommy? You got one?
No, I don't have one. I've used one, and I've seen the printouts for them, though.
I used to have one, and I sold mine to a guy. I can't remember the guy's name, but I sold it to him. I'm thinking about getting another one, though. I don't know. We'll see. But I wish Jim Berkman would come out with a device, you know, instead of just an app.
He touched on that, and it costs so much more to do the device type deal than it would be to make the app.
He's I know Testo's coming on board to where the app is going to link with the smart probes.
Yeah, it'll link with iManifold, iConnect, Testo, and he's hoping to get with Fieldpiece.
Right.
But for right now, it's just you enter it manually.
Right. That's what I did.
It's still a good app.
Oh, yeah, it is. I entered all my shit manually, you know, because I still have the pictures on my phone, and it still gives you, you know, your CFM and, you know, your BTU output. If I didn't do the electrical shit, but if you do the electrical stuff, it'll give you your, you know, your SEER and your EER and all that. So
I just cool. You can do it and it's free.
Yeah, I just don't see the point.
It's not free.
What?
The app, what'll happen with the app is the app will be free for you to download. But depending on what manufacturer of tools you have, either the iConnect or iManifold or the Testo, or if Fieldpiece comes on board, there'll be a small fee for you to link those tools to that app.
Oh, yeah. Well, but it's free to use the way I'm using it right now.
Yeah, if you enter the information, and that's what I mean.
Right.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I can see them linking with Testo and Fieldpiece. That would be great. But I don't understand the point of him linking with iManifold when iManifold already gives you that information.
Well, I think that was just because, you know, his association with iManifold.
Right, I understand that, but what's the point? I mean, the iManifold literally gives you all that live. So why do you need it on iManifold and on Measure Quick?
Well, the way I think he tried to plan it out was to make, I think they put a little too much tech into the iConnect stuff, because sometimes it's hard if you don't use it every day. You kind of lose on a point to where you know where everything's at. With the Measure Quick app, it's supposed to be seamless, you know, integration. It's all right there, but I haven't seen much of the difference. I like the way the Measure Quick app is white backlit,
right,
and it's different. I mean, so
because I considered getting the smart probes just because of that, but but I've heard, you know, there was a lot of bad talk about the smart probes there for a while. Any of y'all ever had the smart probes?
I had the smart probes, and I gave them to the guy that you guys saw in the picture, and now I kind of kicking myself in the ass. But I mean, they're not that expensive. I can buy another set. But
how were they?
I never had a problem with them. I think one time my one pressure probe had trouble connecting, but other than that, it was good. But as far as the Measure Quick app, I would be pissed if I paid $2,000 for a tool and then I used a different app.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, the iManifold or the iConnect kit. If you get the kit, which includes the iConnect, the 2 pressure probes, the 2 airflow probes, and a repeater probe, comes with 1 pipe clamp, 2 pipe straps, and then an outdoor ambient temperature sensor. It's $1,750 on TrueTech Tools.
It's pretty expensive.
Yeah, I mean, so why would you want to pay $1,700 for a tool that gives you all that information, and then have to pay another fee to connect it to MeasureQuick?
Yeah, when you can save that $2,000 and just punch the fucking shit in for nothing.
Right, or pay what's a smart probe setup? 2 something, 3 something.
Yeah, at most.
But they don't have the diagnostic features that the iConnect or the MeasureQuick app has.
No, but isn't that why Testo's linking with MeasureQuick so you can have that?
Yes.
Okay, so when you link the Testo to MeasureQuick, the airflow probes and all that, it all becomes a diagnostic tool like the iConnect, right? It gives you your CFM and all that.
Eventually it will, yes.
Okay. So,
but Bluetooth range is very short compared to the Zigbee radio wave that the iConnect offers.
Right. See, that's my thing is that because, when I downloaded the MeasureQuick app, I said, man, maybe I should get me a set of smart probes. Because I know Michigan heating guy, his name is Joe. He's got the smart probes and he loves them. But you're right, the range is horrible. So if I go stick airflow probes in a return grill and a supply grill and go walk back outside to the condenser, I'm probably going to lose my Bluetooth signal.
I've heard the field piece ones the range is good though.
Dude, the field piece, I've heard that it's badass.
I want that. When they come out, I'm buying them like the first day.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with field piece and do the MeasureQuick app that way because it's like a 350 feet range.
Mm-hmm.
So
plus any new device that's sold, like the new iPhone 8 or the new S8, they have Bluetooth 5 capabilities, and that range is actually going to be further extended with the field piece probes, from what I understand.
Wow.
Did you guys, I'm sorry.
Oh, the iPhone X.
What's that, Curtis?
iPhone X.
Oh yeah, the iPhone X. Yeah.
You gotta pay $1,000 for that, $400 for the field piece probes, and you're set for life.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Gil?
Has anybody read Preferred Heating and Air's comment?
Here's
Wow.
Above the clouds HVAC. I love that pump. I've only had to install I've done 2 of them personally. But I love that thing. That's a badass circulating pump.
I'm not sure where he's going with that.
I don't know either, but I'm getting aroused.
Started the launch sequence.
Somebody asked about the Sporlan Smart Probes. They're not going to link with MeasureQuick because they don't have airflow. Sporlan's not coming out with airflow probes, unfortunately.
It sucks because I use my smart probes all the time, and it almost makes me
you have the
let them go.
you have the original ones.
Yeah.
Man, I had them too, and I sold them, and I so regret it, man. They're really good.
Yeah, I love them. Mine are actually it's a yellow case because it says
Parker,
but it's the same
you
damn
have
thing.
Yeah, you have the Parker ones, but it's the same thing. But
Steve Lav loves them.
Yeah, Steve Lav is actually the one that bought my set. He wanted a backup, and I regret selling it now because I really did like that tool.
Yeah, I was trying to get those off of you, John. I think I was like 5 minutes too late on Steve.
Yeah, you were, man. Yeah, Steve came in right before you did.
Hey, we can work something out, buddy.
She's a leaker, mama.
But I tell you what, man, I endorse the smart tool, and it's not because Sporland sponsors me. I mean, I had them before then, but that really is. I mean, the range is not great. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say the range is awesome. Now, the range is good on the Pro R tool. The Pro R tool's got damn good range.
The Pro R's are, they're far.
Yeah.
They go far.
They got really good range. But the original kit, the range is not good, but the app is awesome. I mean, the app is great.
Yeah, I agree.
So the field piece probes do they not do diagnostic either, like the iConnect?
You have to download the field piece app.
Okay, so you don't have to get Measure Quick with those. It already does it.
It does it for you, but just not to the extent that the Measure Quick app would be able to do.
Right.
But it's a good app. You can integrate billing, service tickets with it.
Right.
Give quotes out of it, just like the iConnect.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's changing. You know, the only thing I don't understand is that you would think that some of these manufacturers would start manufacturing a charging port on these things because they know you're going to have to eventually add gas with it.
Yeah, it makes no sense to me why they don't just have it in the box.
Exactly. You know, or put a T or put a couple T's with the kit.
iConnect comes with T's.
Oh, it does now?
It comes with brass T's.
Okay.
Apion makes a really good tee for this setup. They're about $42 a piece, but they're worth it.
I've
They're
got
vacuum rated too.
Yeah, I've got a shit ton of swivel tees. So that, I mean, it's not really an issue. You know, all you got to do is go get a swivel tee. But
yeah, for $2,000, at least they could do is give you a couple fucking tees.
That's my point. Yeah.
They sent me 4 tees when I bought my kit.
Wow.
Oh, so you must have paid $2,100.
No, I got a really good deal because they were running a promotion. North Park Innovations was. So it does just come with the regular clamp-on thermistors with the strap. I had to buy 2 of the red Cooper clamp-on.
It didn't come with thermistors. One red clamp?
No, the kit that I got didn't. It was the newest residential kit.
Oh, okay, because I know the kit comes with 1 red pipe clamp now.
They offer a couple different kits, and the one I bought, it was the one that had the promotion in it, and it came with the repeater probe, the 2 humidity temp probes, and the pressure probes, and the iConnect in a backpack.
Right.
And they've got some new magnet sleeves that fit over the probe, so you can mount them on registers or whatnot.
Right.
I enjoy using it. It's way different than what I'm used to, but
yeah, sometimes I miss using it, especially when you put a system in and then the customer says, "Oh, it just doesn't feel like it's doing what it's supposed to be doing," and blah blah blah. It's really good for that.
Every new system I put in, I show them exactly what they're getting with that iConnect.
Yeah. Sometimes I miss it too.
But it would be nice just to have a set of probes that, if you're going up to a rooftop, like the field piece or the Testos, I haven't messed with either of them, but they're small enough. You don't have to carry 2 little bags of crap, plus your tools.
Yeah.
And a tablet.
Yeah, and it's nice to have a device even on a service call. Oh, hey, Jim, HVAC, what's up, man? It's nice to have a tool that gives you, if you're running a piston, it gives you your target superheat. Instead of you having to go walk in the house and get those readings and, input them into an app or use a slide chart. So,
yeah.
I just find it unnecessary for residential. I really like the iConnect and iManifold. It's very unnecessary.
It's definitely not necessary for every service call. I agree with you. I mean, when I had it, I didn't, on every service call. But I think it does have its place, especially when you got a customer that's complaining, saying my system just not doing what, blah, 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 and you can, if you can prove to them that it's a 3-ton machine and it's putting out, 36,000 BTUs or 35,000 BTUs and it's moving, 1,200 CFM or, blah, blah, blah. It's nice for stuff like that.
I use it on every system, just about.
Yeah.
You're a dumbass.
Because I'm customer oriented and I show my customers what they're getting.
Yeah, me
I can
too.
prove if their old equipment is not efficient.
Yeah.
I can sell them a new one.
Yeah, I just go, this thing was made in 1992.
Yeah. Customers aren't stupid these days either. They do all the research, man. Most of my customers know more about air conditioning than I would ever have guessed when I show up to the door.
Yeah.
I wish I'd have kept my iConnect though. I do wish I would have kept it.
Shane Madden says, any thoughts on the Bosch inverter? I don't know.
I've never seen one.
I don't know anything about it. I've seen videos on it, but I'm going to stay away from it.
Yeah, I don't know much about them other than I've heard a few podcasts on them.
Yeah. Terry, the iConnect has changed. I mean, they got some new stuff. Like Matt was saying, they have magnet sleeves that go over the handle of the airflow probes. That way you can, stick it on a register or something like that.
Sell down, Curtis.
What is Cool
What?
Front?
Cool Front is a flat rate pricing software.
Oh.
Terry, do you already have the iConnect and you're looking for these sleeves? Is that what you're getting at? I
You gotta
think
go to North Park Innovation website.
I think Terry has the iConnect and he's looking. He wants those sleeves.
I'm
Go to northparkinnovations.com.
You can't get them on True Tech.
I don't think so, not yet.
Okay, yeah. Okay, Terry says he's got the iConnect and he's looking for the sleeves. Terry, Matt says he doesn't think True Tech has them, but you can go look. But if you go to northparkinnovations.com, is that their website, Matt?
Yeah.
Go to northparkinnovations.com. You can buy them there. It's some little black sleeves with a magnet on it. Slides over the handle of the airflow probe so you can stick it on a register. I love, some of the guys in the chat are talking. I love this topic right here. Milwaukee or DeWalt, fellas?
Milwaukee.
I do both.
Milwaukee.
Tommy?
I just converted from Rigid over to Milwaukee recently.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm Milwaukee all the way.
And I'll tell you, I've been a diehard Rigid fan for years since I got in the industry, and I love Rigid products. I've dropped them from 20 foot in the air, hit the ground, sparks went flying, battery popped right back on and started working. But the options you get with Milwaukee is unbeatable.
Yeah, man, I left DeWalt a few years ago and switched over to Milwaukee M12 and M18. I love Milwaukee.
Yeah, dude, there's not much Milwaukee makes that I don't have.
Yeah.
I have their 12 drill too, but I'm not gonna lie, I like the Bosch 12 volt. I have the Bosch one that I keep in my bag now, and it's really light and compact. I use that one too. Other than that, I'm all Milwaukee, but I do like that little Bosch 12 volt.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of guys with the Bosch. The Bosch seems to be a good stuff. I've never owned any Bosch tools.
Yeah, it's just small and compact, but I like the Milwaukee stuff because that freaking battery lasts forever.
Yes, it does. Yeah. Yes, it does.
I started out with all DeWalt stuff, doing a commercial install, and I had the bandsaws, the vacuum, all that stuff, and I slowly just kind of bought like a 12-volt Milwaukee drill and driver, and I'm just all Milwaukee now because they just can't touch them. DeWalt can't touch them anymore.
No, I don't know about that. Milwaukee. I mean, DeWalt's got some nice stuff out, man. I mean, I'm a Milwaukee guy, but a couple of my guys have DeWalt setups, and their shit's pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and knock DeWalt, but I had the 20-volt impact driver and drill driver. I tell you this: the M18 Milwaukee, it'll bust a screw through a plenum or something on an install faster than that DeWalt will.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Definitely.
I think I've said before that one Malco new bit, the one that you take out and switch around.
Yeah, I love that damn thing.
That thing's great for service. I keep it in my little Bosch drill, taking screws out. But if you're doing any kind of installation, that bitch will bust your knuckles in a fucking heartbeat.
No, yeah, to anybody out there that's got the Malco reversible chuck, don't try to use that son of a bitch when you're running zip screws and ductwork, because it's not made for that.
Yeah,
it's a great bit. It stays on my drill, but it's for service. I've seen a lot of guys on Facebook, holding a picture of it because it broke or whatever, and they say this thing's a piece of shit. So I'll message them and say, well, why do you think it's a piece of shit? Well, I was installing a unit and it broke, and I'm like, that's not what it's not what it's designed for.
No, it's not deep enough to fit those heads, man. It slops off every time.
Yeah, but for service, it's wonderful.
Oh yeah, you can't beat it.
Yep.
Ready for bed?
This sucks, man. I might have to sneak outside and smoke a cigarette. But I'm feeling. Yeah, the Bosch is definitely lighter. It's more compact too.
Damn, the Bosch is more compact than a M12.
Yes, it is. The 12-volt Bosch, dude. It's lighter. It's smaller. Trust me, I'm a diehard Milwaukee guy, and when I bought that, I was like, "Fuck, I love this thing." But that's the only thing Bosch I have.
If it's that compact, man, I might have to look at one for service.
Yeah, it is really good, and so I keep that in my bag, and I keep my other 12-volt hangs in the back of my truck. If I need to do something, don't feel like going in my bag, I'll just grab that and do something. Or if I need my shit's in the house and I gotta do something else.
Right.
Hey guys, I'm gonna hop off here. I'm gonna get my son to bed. So.
All right, dude. Thanks for joining.
Later, man.
Yeah, we'll see you guys later. You guys have a good night.
All right, Matt. We'll talk to you.
I love you, man.
Later.
Good night.
Yeah, I'm about to fly too, guys. I'm about to pass out.
Well, we
We'll see you
don't.
guys.
All right, Matt.
See you, bud.
Curtis, we'll have to take your word on it because we can't see you.
Well, that's why I kept on trying to fall. I'm laying in bed trying not to fall asleep.
Well, it was good talking to you, Curtis. Thanks for coming on, brother.
Yeah, Curtis, you're in the groups and everything, right?
Yeah, I should be, yeah.
Okay. All right, man. Well, thanks for coming on.
All right, see you guys next time.
All right, man.
Good talking to you, buddy.
Later.
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak out and smoke a cigarette real fast, fellas.
But yeah, I recently switched over to the Milwaukee, the 12-volt set, mainly because I really want that inspection camera that they have. It's like $200.
Oh,
and
yeah.
That's the main reason I switched over to it, because Rigid didn't have anything like that. So I figured, go to the return. He's doing jumping jacks in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured go to the return, pop a little hole, slide that camera in. You can inspect the coil without, tearing apart the ductwork or anything. Or if the return air you know, if they got like a run of flex or something, you could stick your arm in there and put the camera around the turn or whatever. And
Right.
that was my main reason of switching from the Rigid to the Milwaukee, was that camera. And they also had that little bitty Sawzall too for the 12 volt.
Yeah, that weird one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm eager to see how that works, because I have the Rigid. If you've seen them, it's like $99. It's a little one-handed Sawzall.
Right.
And it's like, you know, it's a straight one.
Yeah,
And that thing is amazing, man. If you get the corded one, because the cordless one, they took them off the shelves after like 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
But the corded ones, man, they are a boss.
Yeah.
They cut very well. And but I figured that little there's a lot of times where I'm like, man, you know, a longer, even that, I don't know, 14-inch Sawzall just doesn't fit in some places.
Right.
So I use that Rigid one a lot for cutting sheetrock. When I gotta, you know, cut in a register or something, it cuts sheetrock great. I put a metal cutting blade on it and pop a little hole, and I can go ahead and trace it out very easily.
Yeah. Yeah, that camera does work good. Have you bought it yet? Because I have one.
I haven't. That's my next purchase, is going to be that.
Yeah. It works really well. It's good for inspecting heat exchangers too.
Yeah. I figured it'd be good for that too.
What I usually do is I take off I take the high limit out and go through there.
Pop it through where it goes in. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely makes sense.
Jim, type your email address in the chat and I'll send you a link. Oh yeah, they said it's called the Hacksaw. From
Hacksaw. That's right. Yeah, it's a weird looking little thing, but it'll definitely get in tighter spots than any other one that you would find.
Yeah, I may have to invest in one of those myself.
But yeah, I mean, the attachments are crazy for the Milwaukee. You walk into Home Depot and you're like, holy shit, there's like 40 different tools you can buy off of it.
Oh yeah.
Because like Ryobi did that. Ryobi's got some really good ideas for stuff running off their batteries. I just can't bring myself to buy a Ryobi.
No, yeah, I hear you.
How
were those jumping jacks, huh?
to keep myself awake. Sucks. I might have to go here soon, man. My girls are gonna be up bright and early. But fuck it.
Yeah.
Ugh. It sucks, man. I can't believe more people didn't get on here, man. I'm kind of disappointed.
Yep.
Yeah, I had house guests over today for quite a while. And I invited a couple of friends over for lunch, and they decided to stay until like 8 or 9 o'clock tonight. And I was like, what are y'all still doing here? So finally, they left at like 8:45, almost 9. RoboCop was on. I was sitting on a couch, and I dozed off for like 30 or 40 minutes. And I woke up, and I saw this. I was like, well, let me go see what they're still talking about.
Yeah, like you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, that's right.
Man. And I've had house guests for the last like month and a half at my house. I mean, my wife's sisters were in town from Boston and New York. They were staying with us. Her best friend was staying with us like 2 weeks before that. It's just been nuts. So
I had a buddy that spent the weekend and moved out 2 years ago. That's the God's honest truth. He lives in Texas now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just we finally got our house back tonight, so
yeah, that's rough, man. Having a bunch of house guests.
Yeah, it's fun for about the first 2 days, and then after that, it's like, man, just get out of my house.
Yeah.
Jeff Kipper said he looked up the DeWalt inspection camera, and it's also $200. I haven't even seen the DeWalt one.
Yeah, I didn't know DeWalt made one.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. I have the Milwaukee one.
Yeah, while you were gone, John and I were talking about it. That was my main reason to switch into Milwaukee was because of that little inspection camera.
Yeah, I have it too, Gil. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice. The new one is expensive, but that one they have where it's got a turn dial where you can rotate.
That's what I have.
Yeah.
Oh, they came out with another one?
Yeah, it's a newer one.
Oh, okay.
Or no, maybe it is that.
It's M12 or M18?
I think it's M18. Or no, I think it might be both. I forget the one I have. It's a little bit older now. But it doesn't have the movable head, but it works.
Right.
Y'all were talking about the Measure Quick app earlier. I have it as well and downloaded it, but I can't figure out how to put anything in it.
What's up?
Really?
What's up? What's up?
What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Oh, man, flow dragging today. Well, just to go back, rewind it back on between Bosch, Milwaukee, DeWalt. I have quite a few friends that have DeWalts and Milwaukees. I've noticed that, of course, the Milwaukees will last much longer than the DeWalts. And as far as the Bosch, I have like the 12-volt Bosch that I was telling you earlier. Plus, I have that little Sawzall that's almost comparable to the Milwaukee Sawzall. I will tell you this: that Sawzall cut through a 90-ton square cage fan.
Damn.
On a battery operated?
On a battery operated. Cut through that whole damn shaft. Yeah. So I'm sold on Bosch. I still have my rigid, but I'm sold on Bosch.
Yeah, I've used the Bosches, and I will tell you, Bosch, compared to rigid, my old boss, when I used to work for a company, he was a Bosch man. He had nothing but Bosch power tools. And I can tell you, they're very good. And the biggest thing that I liked about the Bosch over the rigid was the weight. The Bosch is a lot smaller. It's a lot lighter. That is true on the 18 volt or the 20 volts. I mean, but rigid, I had a drill and driver set for like 5 years, and I put that thing through hell and dropped it off of rooftops and everything, and it never broke. The batteries would go out every couple of years. I had to buy new batteries. I bought the big rigid 4.0 amp hour batteries, and they would just last for probably 4 or 5 days doing commercial installs. And and I loved rigid, but now I do almost strictly residential, and I do mostly service work now. So I switched over to the Milwaukees, and I just switched maybe about a month ago.
Yeah. Terry, you can get that camera at Home Depot. Home Depot has all the Milwaukee stuff.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I actually fit my Bosch drill on the bottom compartment of that new well, it's not so much new now, but the field piece bag, the yellow and black one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can fit that right in that bottom compartment without a problem. Fit all the rest of my tools, get up on the rooftop, and get my job done. Whereas I can't do that with a Milwaukee, DeWalt, no one else.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're smaller. I'm looking on Home Depot's website right now. It looks like they have the little 12-volt cameras for $129 right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad.
I think I only
paid bad at all.
Yeah, I think I paid $150 for my Milwaukee camera, but it was when I first came out.
Yeah. All right, I know what a couple of y'all just got here, but I think I'm gonna shut this thing down. It's getting late.
Okay.
It's
All
good
right,
talk.
man. Well,
Everybody, man. Next time John does one of these, everybody get in here, man. The whole point, reason he did this is to be able to have guys from the group get in and we get a face with a name. We can all talk to each other. You know what I mean? Not just typing. You know.
yeah, I mean, nobody sent me a message or nothing. I just happened to accidentally come across that.
Are you? Part
Yeah,
of
that's
the
kind of
After
how what
Dark
happened
group?
to me.
So again?
Are you in the group, Jim? Are you in my After Dark group?
No, I don't think I am.
All right, I'll text you a link to the group and just put a request in to join the group.
Okay, we'll do.
Just please answer the questions.
Yeah, that way you'll know when all this kind of stuff is happening.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
We'll do definitely.
That's why you didn't get it, because it was for group members only, just to make sure we didn't have no assholes in here.
Yeah, because with all the other bullshit that's been going on, I didn't put the link out public, so I just been emailing it to people. So
Gotcha.
but
No problem.
we'll do this again.
Yeah, it's a members only club. You know, we give out jackets and shit. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, blowjobs too.
Hey, you did great until I heard the blowjob thing.
Yeah, the sad part is
You're crazy.
All right. Well, thanks for everybody watching, and thanks to the ones that came in. I appreciate it.
All right, man.
I'll see you next time, brother.
Yeah, we'll do it again. All right, y'all take care, guys.
All right, you do the same.
Take care, fellas.
All right.